Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man Saturday evening and it's time to make some soap. So what I'll be doing today is an in the pot swirl. I will be using some fragrances I haven't used before, but my friend Denise from Adjusted Apothecary gave them to me. She gave me a bunch of soap to give out at the street ministry. Here's one of them. I've shown them to you several times. These will be given out next week, or half of them will. She also gave me a mold, which I haven't used yet. She also gave me some fragrances, which I've never used. They're both from Crafter's Choice, which you get from WholesaleSuppliesPlus.com. One of them is Cashmere Suede type. This has a really smoky scent. Another she gave me is from Crafter's Choice as well, and this is White Oak and Cedar. This one discolors to a brown. The only way I know how to use a discoloring fragrance to a brown is just to go with it. I use it in brown and black. And it's so funny because Denise hates brown soap. She loathes brown soap. And Denise, I'm sorry. But, I like it. And the people who get it like it. So you're helping the street ministry, so thank you. This one does not color. The smoky one, the cashmere, doesn't. So it's going to go into the white. And the one that discolors, the White Oak and Cedar, that smells so good, is going to go into half and half brown and black soap. And we'll do the in the pot swirl. So let's just go ahead and get started. And for the black, I'm using Brambleberry's Activated Charcoal. For the brown, I'm using just the cheap, generic Walmart brand of cocoa powder. I love cocoa powder to make brown soap. And for the white is titanium dioxide by Nurture Soap. So let's get a light emulsification. We'll get these into our individual containers. Colored, scented, pour it. Just want a very light emulsification. Supposedly both of these fragrances behave well as far as acceleration and ricing, so it shouldn't be an issue, but I still like to just play it safe. Can always stick blend more if I have to. I just can't unstick blend. That's all I'm going to do. With the Tidox, I like to stick blend it in once I get it in, and the activated charcoal I like to as well. So let's play it safe. So what I'm going to do for the black and the brown, I want approximately 22 ounces each, which will give me roughly half of the batch. And this does not have to be exact. I always say that because it does not. Close is good enough. So let me go ahead and measure out approximately 22 ounces. Alright, a tad more. There we go, close enough. And once again, about 22, close is good enough. There we go. I will set those aside. Okay, so this is going to be the white, which is titanium dioxide. just stir it in, but I am going to stick blend that a little bit. Plus, I really like to stick blend titanium dioxide just a little bit to really micronize those particles and make a really, really bright white. So let me set that aside just for the moment. Get my two colors. This will be my brown with the cocoa powder. And this will be the black with the activated charcoal. And these two will have a 50-50 division of the, let's see, the white oak and cedar that does discolor because it has vanilla in it. So let me stir these in. And that really looks very light, but I'm going to make sure it gels so it always turns a nice dark brown, plus the fragrance will darken. So I'm not worried about it. That's all beautiful black color, love it. Okay, so let's put the cashmere suede type fragrance oil into the white because it does not discolor, it does not have vanilla. And I measured it out, so 2 ounces is right at the maximum percentage safe rate. Stir it in. Yep, no ricing, no acceleration. Beautiful. Ooh, and it smells good. And let's get our 2 darkening colors with the white oak and cedar fragrance oil because it does contain vanilla and it darkens. So about half, about half. And it also smells really good. Stir it into each one. And I'm going to hit them all with a stick blender. Yep, it's already darkened. I can see it in the light brown, it's already darkened. Of course, it won't show up in the black. Okay, so let's stick blend just a little bit just to make sure everything's well incorporated, especially our white, so it's nice and bright white. These are thickening a little bit with and in the pot swirl. I like it just a little bit thick anyway. So let's get this up here. And pour about half of the brown there and half of it there. And about half of the black there. And the other half there. And those will not go to waste. Take our spatula and go around and in the center, and that's it. And let's pour this. this out on the top. Jiggle that out a little bit and I'll tap it on the ground. It's just, I think, the right perfect consistency for the in the pot swirl. And I will try to get some of this brown on top. And this black on the top. It's starting to thicken up a little bit on me. It's alright though. And we will take a thermometer and make a little bit of some character onto the top. Spread it out a little bit. There we have it. Alright. Taking my gloves off as I'm finished touching it. So, Denise from Majestic Apothecary. I know you hate brown soap. And I'm sorry, but these fragrances darken. And I think it's gorgeous. And the people who get it, the people of the street ministry who receive this will love it. So, thank you so much for this. And thank you from all the people of the street ministry who will receive it. And I will see you all tomorrow for the cutting of this. Alright everybody, have a great evening. Bye. Okay, so a mere 12 hours later, we're back to cut the soap. We definitely achieved hot gel because we have really slick, shiny sides. And it popped out of the mold easily. So let's cut it into 2 logs. Cut it into bars. Very nice. Very nice. Now we're getting into it. there we have it. So overall, I'm pleased. And once again, that's a really good way, or it's my favorite way, let's put it that way, to use a fragrance oil that turns to brown. Just go with it and work it into your design. So anyway, folks, I'll see you next week, and thanks for watching. Bye.